I got the Olight H1R Nova in front of me here, and we're going to run it through ropes tonight and do some beam shots and give you an idea of just what this thing is made of and what you can expect out of it. Starting out with, on the lowest setting, you got up to 6 days of runtime. It's running an IPX8 waterproof standard, which is quite well, very waterproof. A max of 72 meters of throw on bright. Now this is a spill headband light. It's not made to punch way out there. And you can see the specs right here, but we'll go through them. You have a total of 5 modes. And versus reading this off, I'm going to just shine the light ahead. You're going to start out with long press of the switch, and that's going to bring you to 2 lumens, which is good for 6 days of runtime. And actually, I'm filming this in quite bright LED lighting, so it doesn't look that bright, but trust me, when it's dark out, that ain't too bad. The next mode up, if you were to hold the switch on, you're going to 15 lumens for 20 hours. Next up, medium, 60 lumens for 5 hours, which is pretty damn good for this tiny ass light. And then high, 180 lumens for 100 minutes. And if you're to quick double press it, you're going to the turbo, 600 lumens. That'll stay on for 3 minutes and it'll cut back down to high to help with it overheating. And if you're to shut it off, if you notice it's got that fade off on it like the other EDC Olights have, click it back on, you're going to go right back into the last mode, which is, I had it on 600 lumens. It says running the Cree XML2 emitter in it. As far as accessories, you actually got a clip that you clip on it, pulling the light out of the headband, and use it as an everyday carry light. And it does come with a nice little felt pouch. And the R in this stands for rechargeable. It does have the Olight's magnetic base and a USB plug to plug into any, say, USB wall wart or a computer for charging, which I really like out of these Olight. You're not having to remove the battery, which the battery it comes with is a 650 milliamp high drain Olight CR1 battery. And I've had quite a few of these batteries, and they are excellent batteries. Whereas you have such a small light with a small battery, a lot of these smaller EDCs don't have very long runtime. I've noticed Olights tend to be quite good for runtime for these small CR123s. It does have the magnetic base, whereas if you were to stick it to something metal, and you could do your hands-free working on whatever you'd want. And size-wise, this here is the S1R baton, which is a very small light. And you look at this, is actually shorter than the S1R, and you're going to get the same features. And I'll probably be doing beam shots of this one up against the S1R to give you an idea, and possibly, I don't know, maybe off a truck headlight or something, give you a good idea just how much light output it does have. It's got Olight's typical build quality. I really like the lights that I have from Olight. You can't complain, I'm telling you. Strap, pretty decent strap. It's easy to get this light in and out. And then unlike some other headband lights that are on the market, the strap seems to cradle it quite easily, and you can maneuver it up and down without grinding in and stretching that rubber out too much. So that's pretty nice. And as you can see there, very compact unit. Minimal weight. I've had numerous headband lights, and I'd have to say this ranks right up there. Good diffused light. It isn't a thrower by no means. Good build quality. So I think I covered the basis on this thing. So what we're going to do is go out and do some beam shots on it, give you an idea. All right, I'm facing out into the field. I have a tree that's 62 meters away, and we're going to go ahead and hit this on turbo mode and see if we can make that tree out. There you go. So as far as I'm saying, I believe they said 72 or 82 meters. They're spot on. Now, farther down, there's a tree that's 92 or 94, and I can faintly see it with the human eye, but we'll see what happens in video. Again, that's on turbo. Now we're looking at a car about 20 meters away. That's turbo with this headband light. It's a very wide spill. I got my yard lights on. I'm in Firefly mode, so I just want to see how much light output on these other modes compared to the yard lights, which are actually quite bright. This is low mode, and as you can see there, I mean, it's reaching out pretty good even on low. What's nice about that, it's a long run time on this mode. And there's medium. Does a good job. Said I like the spill on this, very useful. And that would be either high or maybe this is medium. This might be medium. And this might be high, right? Oh, that was high. So there's low, medium, and high. And then you get your turbo. That turbo only runs a couple minutes. It'll cut down to high. All right, now we're looking at some truck lights that are on high beam, shooting out about probably 20 meters there. And here's that Olight on turbo. It's amazing how bright these little lights are, these little tiny EDC Olights. Pretty nice. Now for the last little light test here, we're going to take that S1R EDC light and we're going to run in turbo mode. And here's the H1R. H1R turbo, S1R turbo, H1R turbo, S1R turbo. Now we're looking at some trees and a trailer, probably about 25, maybe 30 meters away. There we are on turbo. A lot of light. And that's on high when you're talking over 80 minutes or around 80 minutes of runtime. There you go for the beam shots. So there you go. Olight's H1R Nova. It's got their great 5-year warranty, super build quality, super compact, great light output, and just a great all-around headband flashlight. Check that link out down below if you're interested in something like this. And scoping out Olight's other lights isn't a bad idea either. So till the next time, there you go.